Hello. I just realized I was talking to nothing. My microphone was off. Anyways, it's continue game because actually I skipped the training. It was too boring. But shit, look at the FPS, 200 plus. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, let's jump right into it. Okay. Just remembering how it plays. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Okay, so Mirror's Edge, one of my favorite game ever, because it deals with parkour, and I fucking love parkour, right? It's one of those things when you do it, you just feel free, creative. You run around, kick people in the face, you know, that kind of shit. And come on, man.
Come on, Faith. What's the holdup? The clock's ticking here.
Exactly. But yeah, favorite game. It's really cool. Oh, look at that. I'm that good, yeah. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. So tonight, beers, discussion of where the live stream might go. Okay, why did I do that? I'm dumb. I'm sorry. And of course, if you got any question, you know, feel free to ask. I don't have a lot of viewers, subscribers or whatever. I don't care. I'm doing this for fun.
She's almost at the comms tower and you ain't. Get moving and give her the bag. So we'll take it from there.
Okay. Jump! This one. Exactly what I wanted to do. I know. Pro gamer right here. Pretty serious. Hello. Oh shit. That's nice. So I actually played the second one too. It wasn't really good.
Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News chopper tipped them off.
What? Bro. Okay. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm dumb. Very, very dumb. Come on! Bro! Yeah, finally, man. Yeah, the second one wasn't as good. It was okay-ish. This one has a flow to it that the second one doesn't have. And the feel right of it. Oh man. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Ah! 2 shots. That's all it took. 2 shots. Okay. I'm out.
Just get the hell out of there.
No. Oh, this was pretty cool.
Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, Faith.
Okay, so I played this one on PS3, so I'm very console based on the controls, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I just know that I'm doing something.
Faith's on her way. Get your ass ready to move.
Okay. And I died. No, Jesus. Come on, man. Don't be done. Where am I going? Here? Yes.
Blue's ahead. You're gonna have to get through them.
Okay. So I turned off everything to get a better experience. No! Okay, I suck, man. Okay, take on. Right in the face, man.
Yep, I can see face now.
Nearly said the N-word. Nearly said the N-word. Oh. There you go. Atta girl.
Get to Celeste. There are more blues on the way.
Okay.
Come on, Faith. CPF on your tail. Hey, throw me the bag.
Nope. Nope. Don't. And she did.
Okay,
Of course
I got
she
it right here.
scripted.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine.
No, you won't.
Get out of
Traitor.
here.
Oops, shit. Spoiler. Fuck. Whoa. Helicopter.
You gotta get off that roof, Faith. Don't care how you do it, just do it.
Alright. Helicopter. I got you. Hey, it's pretty fun so far. Love it. Jump. Oh. Don't let go,
That
Jack.
could be a low-key
Wait,
job.
Jack
Why the hell would
did
they
let
use
go.
it? What did you do, Faith?
Nothing.
Bye bye.
They just opened fire.
Don't know
Fucking
what the hell's
Jack.
happening. I'll ask around. Get your ass back to base, Faith.
Nope. I don't want to. Don't tell me what to do, man. So yeah, the story isn't great. It's just there. But I feel like gameplay-wise, it's the best thing ever. I remember I played this and I had vertigo and everything.
Say again,
It was
Officer
really
Connors.
awesome.
Going to
Good
see
times,
Pope.
man.
Robert
Good
Pope.
times.
Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You
Hello.
Hey, Mark.
I bet
you're Hey.
listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the toppings. Sure.
Matured. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, it's pizza, man.
Shots fired.
I love it.
Shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate!
She broke it.
Where are you? Kate, where are you?
Christian child.
Hey,
Mark,
you off?
just get on comms and track me.
Yeah, off topic. Oh. Whoop whoop, parkour. I don't know why the messages don't appear on my screen.
Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell
kinda
me where
weird.
there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Anyways,
Okay, I'm gonna see
it's
if I
my
can figure out what's
sister.
going on. Give me a second.
that's what she said. Wait, no. Alright, let's do this. We got beer, we got gameplay, we got boredom, we got everything, man. Okay. Definitely died. Not touching that. That's what she said too. Oh. Bitches! How can I miss the jump? Okay, let's run. Hello. Hi here. Oh, kind of tried to do something that's not working. Dumb.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. I'll tell him what's going on there.
Where should I go?
You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
My sense of depth is Oh, very bad. E to interact. E. It's like the dumbest meme ever. E. Okay. Avian flu here to stay. Oh. Wow. Coronavirus here to stay.
For breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Oh, that was
or even just
fast.
a snack. The taste of New Eden. It's a little bit of paradise.
Oh my god, Kate! Is that you? Oh man, long time no see, bro.
Did you?
No! You don't recognize him?
No.
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit. That.
Oh
He
shit.
called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was running for
Huh.
mayor.
So the break-in
Mauritius.
must have really
Am I
spooked
right?
him then.
Advertising for
That's what I
politicians.
thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it's with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone
Interesting.
else in the building. Left my radio in the car, haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to
Yeah,
run.
don't touch
I'm
me,
not like you.
bitch.
Running will just make you look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I
I
can't
do
get
have
involved in this,
contacts.
Kate. You know what I do.
I can touch myself.
Can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, now.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
If this
Wait,
goes
that
down
wasn't
badly,
there.
find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
Now go!
Alright?
Faith.
Gee, man.
Thank you.
I wanna chill the fuck out, dude. Oh, a hug. That's nice. Let's play now. Lift out. We're pointing in the right direction.
Shit!
Well,
Get out of that building.
considering they push you into one direction, so I don't really need it. But, whoa! Nope, not there.
SWAT swarming on you, Faith.
No.
Find a way out of there.
Leave me alone. Shit. What did I do? I did something dumb. Yup. Faster, dude!
Should be an exit.
Are you
so
a
you can-
runner or a turtler? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Come on. Woo. Okay. Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding? Oh, okay. Same texture. Right. Come on. They're shooting at me! Why are they shooting at me? Don't shoot at me, bro. Oh. Shit. No. 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 It's like Jackson in that movie. I forget the name. Where he slides down and it was pretty dope shit. I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
That bird
I'm
ain't
just
playing
doing
around. Get your ass to the CEC News building. I'm finding you a way out.
Okay. Revolt. We revolt. that shit. I totally missed the scaffolding. Anyways.
Get running, girl.
Okay, I'm trying, dude. You're not helping. Shut the fuck up. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Oh, I got it. First try. I'm that good. Don't thank me. Bull run. Do viral roll. Oh no. What am I gonna do? I don't know.
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess. Can't believe Pope's gone.
He's listening.
Man, this damn city. So you know him, huh?
Creepy.
Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one. Take the bridge across the avenue and head for Centurion Plaza.
Yeah.
Picking up SWAT cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time.
Wow. It's fucking cool, man.
Trying to surround us, Faith. Punch through to the plaza.
I just wanna
You're trying to cut off the head, Faith. Get through
running.
quick.
I don't even know where I'm going, where I'm landing. I'm just running.
You gotta push through to the plaza, Faith. There's a route for the...
Yeah, okay, I get it. I have to run.
Get some air in your lungs and run, Faith. You don't want to know what's behind you, Faith. Just keep running.
It's pretty though.
Should be an exit off the rail overpass in the plaza ahead. Krieg's heading to the other side to get down.
Duel. Yes, duel. It's time to
Blues up ahead, kiddo. One at a time, remember?
Right in your face? No, I don't want to kill you. I want to have like 0 kill. Oh, hello there. Okay, so I cannot disarm those. So I gotta run.
Blues up ahead. Be careful.
Oh, hello there. Huh. Bro, wait. There you go. Run,
Head up onto the rail overpass. It's the only way through. Is it here? I think it is. You've almost lost him. Patching Krieg in. Faith, let's get you out of here.
Okay. I'm not dead. Why is this black dude looking at me?
You okay?
Is it because I'm Asian? I guess it is.
You did good, Faith.
Yeah, I did. Leave me alone. What's that? Game settings. How do I change depth of field?
No word on what's got the blues so trigger happy, but I'll keep on it. And, don't worry about your sis, okay? We'll fix it.
Oh, I don't care about her. I just want to play the game.
What the hell, Merc?
Something's got somebody rattled, kiddo. I don't know what it is, but they're mighty jittery. Hey, Sal.
Take long to lose him?
Nah, those blues can't move for shit.
First beer down.
Gun happy though.
It's actually a pretty good beer.
Coke's murder. Blue traffic is
Win hike.
Way up. Don't know what's got
Probably didn't pronounce
Must
it
be
well.
contract renewal
Anyways,
time. Be careful out there.
it's only like
So why all the heat?
Our girl's been lifting evidence from a crime scene. Now every cop in the city seems to be after her.
That the evidence you lifted?
Yeah, I think it's from a diary. Rest of it was gone. All I can make out are Icarus, maybe. And
140 calories.
Icarus.
That's pretty good.
Wasn't he the Greek guy?
Yeah, his dad made him some wings out of feathers and wax. Then the boy flew too close to the sun. And psst, no more wings, no more Icarus. If anyone's heard anything, then you know
what the
who
fuck,
it
man?
is.
Yeah?
I know he ain't a runner anymore,
Okay, good.
but he's got contacts. You can't avoid him forever.
Wanna bet?
Is it? Who? 40? No, it's less. Actually, 82 calories.
Location on Jackknife.
Yeah, pretty good.
He's on some rooftops at the old runner training ground near the storm drains. Route's crawling with blues, though.
Bring my phone.
You can follow the canals to the Hampton Town District. Get going.
Second beer. Told you. It's a live stream with beer. Fucking love it. Alright. Nope, that's not here. That's here.
Who was found shot dead in Rocky earlier. CPF have one suspect in custody and are currently searching.
Okay, let's go.
Where you are in direct violation of city law.
How about
Chopper spotted.
Shut the
Take a
fuck
run
up.
for it.
I'm too good, man.
Commence fire.
I said just before I died. Oh, I didn't die yet. Good sign. Come on, run faster, dude!
Get out of those canal space. Mason's access point nearby. I'll find you a new route.
I got this. I got this. Doing the zigzag thing. You know. The one that dude in Game of Thrones should have done. What's his name? I don't even remember. Yeah, I am that good at parkour. Oh, hello. How are you doing?
You're surrounded.
Right in the
Get
face, nigga.
yourself into the storm drains.
Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that. Nope. Come on. Ouch. That hurt. I pressed the goddamn button, man. What the hell? Alright, I'll take it.
Bird's bugging out. Looks like you're in the clear. Now get into those trains.
Is it? The reason why my keyboard is so freaking loud is because it's like one of those mechanical run. I don't know. I don't really like it, but then again, you know, you might think, oh, I died. Yep, just press any button, anything, just do it. Always in the world. Oh, I get it. Okay, so I used to play this a lot on PS3, and I tried it before on PC. That door would always take like 3 hours just to open. I guess it's linked to the loading time. Come on. Yeah. Gotta go. Yeah, done. Alright, let's go. See, especially this one. 3 hours usually. Like, look at this! So fast.
Got some drain plans. Should be an exit on the other side. Looks pretty high up.
Alright, it is. Yeah, then this is what I do for a living. Video games. Play them.
Keep going.
Make
Don't
them.
think those blues won't come down here.
Design them, whatever.
Hey, I'm getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead.
Really? Man. Plot twist. Swing. Did they just kill a pigeon? Or was it a rat? Anyways, they killed something. That was not a good
Take
kill,
those snipers out or keep
motherfucker.
out of their way. Just get your ass through there.
Yes. No, you fucking don't. One, 2, 3, does the trick. Let me jump. I'm jumping. Jump. 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 Yep. Alright. That's what I did.
You're inside. Get out of
Wrong.
there.
Oh, gee. This is man. Alright. It's a good time.
You're inside. Get out of there, Faith.
I'm trying, alright? Okay, so. Oh, there you go. Nope. No, why? Alright. That looks dirty, man. I wouldn't grab that ledge. I'm sliding! And I died. Dummy. What was that? Maybe I'll do a full night live stream tonight. I don't know. Oh, I'm hurt. Are you serious? Oh, now he's sweating. Alright. Bro! Motherfucker. Alrighty. Alrighty. Just jumpy. Just jumpy. Let's do it again. Are you... Dude! You are against the freaking wall! What? Let's just get it done. This is really hard. This one's not fun anymore. Oh yeah, I'm hurt. Alright. My feelings. Ooh. Alright. So now we go back up on the other side of the tunnel. I guess she saw the light. No, just jump.
This is Hampton Town access point.
Are you like tense or something? You see that? Oh my god.
This is Hampton Town
it's not fun. You're not fun. Come on. Bye. Got on the pipe. You climbing? You monkeys. Alright, good monkey. Nope, nope, no. Oh. Are you kidding me right now? No. Oh. Are you serious? Jump, dude! Oh, you can't jump right there. But here is fine. Oh, here is totally fine. Yeah, whatever, man. No question the logic. Okay. Yeah. I'm fast. I'm very fast. Whoa. A jump. A jump. A stomp. I get in the wrong. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, let's go up. Is it even?
What are you taking in the sights? The Blues are already heading your way.
Yeah, but I'm trying to go up. Oh shit! Oh! Ah! Missed it! Bro, what? Wait, I'm stuck. Okay. It's going down, 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 down. Okay, let's do this again. Let's try it. I got it. Did I get it? Alright. Okay. You're dead, man. Don't test me. Oh, wanna throw hands? Let's throw fucking hands. Look at this. In the mouth. Again. Oh shit. I love the dudes wrecking me. You came in like a wrecking ball. Never knew what to do with that shotgun. You should get this on, man. Oh. Where you at? Where you at? Where? Come on, man. Oh, I got out of there. Oh, there you go.
Look, Jackknife may know something about Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up, okay? He used to be a pretty decent runner. God knows who he's working for now.
Alright. Hello. How you doing? Good. Come here. How did he go there so fast? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Dude, don't lose him. waiting, dude. Cocky bastard.
Hey, you're losing him.
No, I'm not. He's waiting. Instead of listening to me, he should have watched me, man. Dumb fuck. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, you took the other one. Whatever. Those faces though. Metal boy goes bling.
Can you find another way through to him?
I mean, obviously I could jump, right? Very small jump. But I won't do that. Too easy. I'm gonna take the scenic route. Of course. Is it? No, it's here. Okay, okay. I see where this is going. You're not really there. Faith, come on, man. Come on, Faith. You can do that. Are you human? Oh, I see. I don't see. Woo maker. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. So the dude has just been waiting here. And he's waiting for us to just come here and be like, okay,
Just
now
tell
I'm
me
cool.
what Icarus has to do with Pope's murder, Jack.
I heard a cop did it.
You
Yeah.
heard wrong then.
You a fan of wrestling, Faith? Pope was a wrestling fan. He even employed an ex-wrestler to handle his security. Travis Burfield used to go by the name of Ropeburn.
Is this going somewhere?
Ropeburn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes people are too ignorant to see their place. Always want to swim in the big pond. Never see the bigger fish. If I were you, I'd start with that glorified slab of meat. Happy hunting, Faithy.
Listen, I don't know about going to Ropeburn straight away.
I'm not. I'm gonna see Miller.
Oh, Faith, what are you doing? You're gonna tell him about Jackknife?
Not yet. He's still a cop. No matter what Kate says.
Fuck the police.
Yeah. He's heading for his car. Lieutenant Miller? I'm Faith. Kate's sister?
She never mentioned a sister.
Yeah, well, we're not the mentioning kind. She told me to find you if things went bad.
She's been arrested. And you wouldn't be the suspect seen fleeing from the crime scene, would you?
Well now, it's difficult to recall with a gun in my face.
I know what you are.
You know it was a setup, right?
I know Kate wouldn't be capable of something like this. But my captain's asking some difficult questions, and I can't even get in to see her.
What do you know about something called Icarus?
Why?
It's mentioned on this. It was in Pope's hand. I think it's from his diary.
You took evidence.
Kate's the only family I have, Lieutenant. And blues in jail don't last long. She goes down for this, it's a death sentence.
I won't stop you. I owe that much to Kate. But there are plenty of people who'll try. And I can't stop them either. You better learn how to run.
Running is what I do best.
Of course. Ooh, Batman disappears.
Roburn's got an office at Seaburfield International Shipping near the Riding Park subway.
Right.
There should be a sign on top of the building. It'll help guide you. Look,
Right.
I saw Roburn wrestle once. Broke some poor bastard's arm, then headbutted the ref. So if this Roburn really is mixed up with Pope's murder and Kate's setup, then he sure won't be a talker. He'll be a fighter.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know. What are we doing exactly? Shit. I didn't need that. Like. Are you? Of course not. Too easy. Alright. No, alright. So, okay, the game is running at 100 plus frames. I don't see it as a big deal, honestly. Like, a lot of gamers go like, I want a 120 FPS, 60 shit, 30 shit. I mean, dude, what? Just play the game. You play the game for the game, not the frames, right? I mean, I get it. It's important for online competition and shit. But otherwise, they shouldn't be a, I don't know, a factor in you buying the game or playing it. Okay. Whoa. Right in the wall. Oh, man.
Mayor Callahan reiterated that although a reclassification of tobacco product would be unlikely, they had not ruled out the possibility of
I just do what I'm told, you know that? Yeah, well, I don't know what to do. I facilitate things.
Yeah.
And I got more folks
Sure.
watching me than just you. And they wanted us to wrap her up all night. Yeah, so it don't look good for you and your little dad. Take that up and down. In a few days, it'll all be over. Today's front page will be tomorrow's kitty litter. Come on! That run-up won't last long. None of them will, right?
Yeah.
The precious
I guess.
Project Icarus will be fine. 5 by 5. Now, don't get your panties in a bunch. Look, meet me at that new place on Reynolds Street tomorrow. 4 p.m., okay? Don't freak. They ain't finished building it yet. All quiet once you get above street level. See you there. And don't bring any of your friends. We good? Good. Anyways, I gotta get some chow. Frame like this don't hold up itself, you know.
So, Ropeburn did know something, huh? Wonder who he's meeting with. Get back here and we'll find a way to make you an uninvited guest. Hey, look sharp. I'm getting Blues heading for you. You must have triggered a silent alarm somewhere. Ass out now.
Right. Okay, so I guess it's safe now. I'm just gonna take a quick break and come back. It's kind of weird talking. I can hear myself. It's not. So I'm speaking weird. I'm hearing echo of myself. If that makes any sense. Anyways, quick break. I'll be right back with you. See you very soon. And I am back. Yeah, I got dogs. Let's play a bit more video games. Stanley Parable. Sounds nice. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Is it running? I think, yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, begin the game. Welcome back. Right? Oh, achievement. Oh, nice. So this is a different game. I played it the first one that came out. It was pretty weird.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
You'll get the gist of it.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Of course it
And
was.
then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stan.
No, no, no. Wait. Are you?
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. So we just follow orders.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You said it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Here, son. Another one. Okay. +200 frames per second. What?
Descending deeper
It's
into
crazy,
the
man.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Lights on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
His
Did he
number
have
was
the strength to find
427.
out?
Yeah, I remember that part. Numbers on screens and shit like that.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the
427.
number of an employee in the building, Stanley's
it's my
co-workers.
desk.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Indeed.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah,
But
I
here
feel
was
you, man.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Pretty? Pretty.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Of course he was. The end is never the end. It's like his freedom meant
All of his
nothing.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her who? Her who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Her who?
She's been waiting.
Oh my god, it's so weird.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Did I pick it up?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
So should I press it?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Okay, so basically what's happening is oh my god, they are explaining life as a schedule every day, the same routine. He wants to do something different, but he can't. Obviously he cannot do it. Shit, alright.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. What's the voice? Is it?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I don't.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
All right.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, I don't. Mm-mm.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Sure.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I'm scared if I
I'm
jump.
not asking for
I die.
me. I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
No, I don't
She's
want to.
been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
I just
That
did.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
We both know
picking
it.
up the
This
phone
is not
actually
what's
somehow
gonna
an
happen.
incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I
No,
won't
did
have
not.
that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No, I don't want to.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Okay. What should I practice?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. That's scary.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Yeah, no
we
shit.
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, so I can jump. I can sprint. I can crouch though. Okay. So basically, just backtracking.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Nope. No. Mm-mm. Okay, so I'm here.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. I want to. Let's go.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Nope. Oh shit. Oh my god. Kinda scary, but okay.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The fuck is happening? No, I don't want to.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
What? The fuck is happening?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't want to do it. The flashlights. I don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck is happening? Come on, dude. I don't get it. What's happening? Did the game break? I think the game... I'm trying to move right now. Nothing is happening. Hello? Stanley? Narrator? Are you serious? I know some games have stuff in the menus. Yeah. There is something happening, right? I want to Google it, but I don't want to Google it. So, I don't know. Begin the game again. I think that's the only option. Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
It's like, who farted? Wow. Okay, turn off. So we know right side, turn off phone.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
So
Its
every time
grace,
you come in
its
this
subtle
room,
charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Okay, not real time.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know, right?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
There's an exit
is difficult,
there.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Okay,
There's someone
I'm
you've
gonna show
been
you something.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Nope. Give you 2 chances. So... No.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Do I want to? Nope. Blue pill, red pill situation.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I don't want to.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright. Whatever,
Oh, thank
man.
God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
He's gonna put a wall somewhere. Or not. I don't wanna get in there. Another door. Is that the same? Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know, man. You tell me. Oh, should be. Yeah. Alright.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I don't.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Yeah.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
What? Yeah, I'm not.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I'm not cool with suicide, man. Goodbye.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
No.
No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because I want to. Die.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Not really, but okay.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
So, do I die this time?
Is it over?
I did.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
So there's no way out of this.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Yeah. Maybe.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure, yeah, whatever.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. So, there. Okay. Look at always really funny. Well, you have to talk about my boss. I actually like him. He's cool.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. I want to go down. I'm down with these shares.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
I guess.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yeah.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
I don't know.
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Okay.
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, so I gotta say, when I played it the first time it came out, it was nothing like this. Is it changing? Wait. It's different. It's still 427.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Pretty sure there's something to do here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Okay. But I want to be here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA? Oh.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I just want to. It's my thing, alright? Don't judge me.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Alright. Then I'll just stay here.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
That's exactly what I thought.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Sure.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I guess I
got to his
am.
broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I'm not gonna do it. Alright. I don't want to do it. But why is she silent? Oh my god. Did I get the broom ending? The broom closet at an ending? Whoa. Alright. Oh, hey. You're open.
Second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Thanks.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. It's pretty fucked up.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Alright, that's cool.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
What's that? Is there? Yeah, nothing. Alright. Friday, Friday. We're going out on Friday. Damn, I sing like shit. Shit, man, shit. Anyways.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Or I could go for this place here that clearly says escape. Escape. I'm sure this one.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Alright, I want to see that.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Is it me or the roof is getting lower and lower? It's kind of weird. It's just loading. It's falling. Oh! Did he? What hit him?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Never. Am I gonna die?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
What?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yo, what?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Everything. Dude. Everything has been pre-planned. I mean, I get it, it's a video game, but like, so deep. So many things we can learn from there. Okay. Okay. Yep. So it meant nothing. Just interaction. Nothing at all. It's all just assets. Okay. That's kind of fucked up, man. Is it the actual thing? Wait, what? Okay. Definitely way better than the first one. Yeah, what would happen? Are those fan messages? Dude, it's actually cool. Oh, narrator anything else. Okay. It's actually pretty freaking awesome. Lounge. Oh, hello. I'll go left. I didn't go there. I'll go left again. Oh, my timer. Oh, there was a timer there? Right. No. Is it? What's happening? Well, I guess my laptop froze. I'm gonna call in tonight, and I don't know. Great, thank you, Windows. You're the best. I'll see you next time. I guess tomorrow, or not. Wait, is it working? No, it's not. Whatever. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining the live stream. Like and subscribe and click the bell button, you know, whatever the big guys do. Anyways, bye bye.